Hello, welcome to the LawyerFair Daily Podcast. It's Andrew Weaver here, the CEO of LawyerFair, and I have a spring in my step. Not only is it a beautiful day in West London today, a few very high white clouds, but generally that wonderful kind of crisp, warm air that I love in spring, but I have just received a letter from the Parking and Traffic Appeals Service that has allowed my appeal against the most ludicrous parking ticket that I received in December in the middle of Ealing Town Centre that I can possibly describe. I'm not going to bore you with the details of this ludicrous parking ticket, but thank goodness that the Parking and Traffic Appeals Service has had the wisdom to allow my appeal. And it's only a minor victory for David against Goliath. We are chatting next week, as it happens, with Julia from Crowd Justice, the Crowd Justice platform. That is a true David against Goliath platform. But for once, the little man wins against the man with the very large wad of penalty charge notices and his superiors at Ealing Council. Thank you, Parking and Traffic Appeals Service. That is not the purpose of this daily podcast. The purpose of this daily podcast on this beautiful day, personally victorious day, is actually just to reference the fact that one of the areas that we get the most inquiries from and traffic about on the LawyerFair platform is employment. It is an area of concern for both employer and employee. And I think it's such a grey area that people just don't quite know where they stand on many issues. And one of the issues, undoubtedly from the employer's perspective, is costs if a case goes to the tribunal. Now, we actually did an article on this 2 or 3 months ago, but it's cropped up a couple of times since then. And I actually had a personal experience, not as an employer or an employee in terms of bringing or defending the claim, but actually as the named person who was nasty within this claim, which I can only describe as the most vexatious claim you could possibly imagine. And the person who brought the claim got the settlement that he or she was after. I'm not going to disclose any further details, but it was a very eye-opening experience from the perspective of a business owner, frankly, about how difficult these tribunal claims could be. And of course, historically, about how the fact that you couldn't ever claim costs were a claim brought against you. That has changed. That has changed. There is a fee now to pay for lodging a claim, which has reduced considerably the amount of claims that are being made. One hopes that there's a balance in there, that it's not stopping reasonable and legitimate claims, but it has stopped a good number of those being made. And also, there are now awards for costs. So if it's particularly vexatious, then as a business owner and a business, you do have now the remedy to claim your costs if you can explain to the tribunal, or it may be very self-evident to the tribunal that it was a vexatious claim. So there is hope now within the employment tribunal process of fairness on both sides. And so that is it really on this great day, this really great day of Thursday the 18th of June, when the Parking and Traffic Appeals Service has come to my rescue and saved me paying this ridiculous fine. I bid you farewell and have a great day.